have activity sheets, rise it up, everyone. All together. Miss Yad, everyone. All together. I want to see that. Yeah. All together. Those who have done it. Okay. Fine. Next board. Okay. Fine. Very good, children. Very good. Those who did. Okay. Keep it down now. Yeah. So last class, what we study, Nasreen?
Ma'am, about unbalanced force and
Unbalanced force. Yeah, unbalanced force. So we only discussed unbalanced force, correct?
No, ma'am, about interaction also.
Interaction also. Okay, very good. So we are going back to again. So what is unbalanced force actually? Whatever action you did, now you have read so many actions, correct? So many actions you read, and that is unbalanced force actually. Picking up the pushing, climbing mountains, tailoring, stitching, switching off plug, removing the plug, okay, making cooking, making masala. So many have done, come with so many duties what you did in your life. So all this, what you really did, you did unbalanced force. But we are not telling about direction, in which direction and all, we are not telling that. But actually unbalanced force means which will make any change means direction, position, motion, shape, size. So those who cook the masala, you already make that cloves, cardamom, chili, everything you make into powder. So you apply the unbalanced force and you change the shape. So unbalanced force is the actual force when we walk, when we run, when we jump, when we write, when we eat. The force what you apply is unbalanced force. And I have already told you, unbalanced force can act in different ways. One way, we have already studied this, I hope so. That is, it is acting in the same direction. And I think this is we discussed, correct? Do we discuss this one? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So, if it is unbalanced force in the same direction, what will be the total net force? How do we find out that? If we use unbalanced force in the same direction, suppose you use 3 type of forces in same direction. So what will be the net force? How do you find out that?
We add the 3 forces.
Yes, we add all the 3 forces. Suppose you have this many forces, 40, 60, 70, 80. This is all these forces. The SI unit of force is Newton. So all these things we will add, then you will get the total unbalanced force. That's 60 plus 40, 100, 170, 170 plus 80, you will get totally 250 Newton. So this many forces are active. Okay. Did we discuss about opposite direction?
No, ma'am.
No. So the second, So second way of acting unbalanced force is in opposite direction. So you can put number 2. First, whatever you have write, you can put number 1. Now this you can write number 2. Number 2, unbalanced forces acting in opposite direction. Only that much you write. No need of writing other things. I'll tell you what to write. Clear? 9:50 only. Okay. Okay, students, look at the picture. Here is a wooden box. And we have got F1 as 20 Newton and F2 as 50 Newton. You can roughly draw this. And this arrow you have to extend little more because this arrow indicates this force is greater because this is 50 Newton. This arrow should be shorter because this indicates this force is small. Okay. Did you draw that? Now, in this case, what is the happening? There is a force 20 Newton is pushing this wooden box in forward. Just we think about we consider this is as left to right. Left to right. And this force is acting right to left. Okay. That means 20 Newton is acting in forward direction, we assume, and 50 Newton is acting opposite to that. Here also it is a addition. But here what is our answer we are getting? You can see the slide. The answer is F2 minus F1. How can come F2 minus F1? The reason is here, in physics, clearly in physics, if you consider direction of an object, left to right, that is pushing forward direction, we take it as positive. We take it as positive. Pushing, that is forward direction, left to right, always we take it as a positive. And right to left, that is opposite to that. Opposite to that, we take it as negative. Okay. And it is not necessary, it will be there. But either one direction you have to learn. Otherwise, both the direction you learn, you get confused. So when I am teaching, I am considering front, pushing forward as positive, opposite to that is negative. Here also actually is the addition. And here is the max is coming up. So we have learned that unbalanced force, there will be addition. So when you add this, you have to substitute 20 plus minus 50. You have to write like that. What is this minus indicate? The direction. This minus indicate that this force is acting opposite to the 20 Newton. That's the meaning of negative here. Max, I know. What is the meaning of negative 50? Where you learn this negative numbers in max?
Ma'am, integer.
Yeah, integers. So we are using integer only. But in physics, integer, when you write, this negative sign indicate opposite to someone, opposite to the object. Similarly, listen carefully, children. This is the basic. This is the basic. I'll tell you what to write. This is the basic of this. When you have a direction, we mentioned the direction. Whatever in forward, we take it positive. In opposite to that, we take it as negative. Okay. Or simple way you can say that any force which is acting to the opposite of another force. Any force which is acting opposite to the other force always will be negative. Okay. So you can write this tense. Please write down. After unbalanced forces acting in opposite direction, you can write what I am giving you now. Any force which is acting in opposite to first force, let us take it as first force. Any force which is acting in opposite to first force, then it will indicate negative direction. It will indicate negative direction. Okay. For example, Afridi is pushing a table with 20 Newton. Clear? And Akash is pushing opposite to Afridi, about 30 Newton. Then whatever Akash is pushing, we take it as negative. What is Afridi taking, it is positive. Then what we do? We do the integer addition. So that, yes, Faiza?
Ma'am, so like it will become 20 minus 50, right?
Yes, 20 minus 50. So what answer you will get?
Minus 30.
Yeah, minus 30. So that's what telling. I am coming to that point. Okay. So when integers, we apply now mathematical integer addition over there. So according to mathematical integer addition, one is negative, one is positive. What we do? Subtract from the biggest number and put the sign of the biggest number. Clear? Okay. But here, negative sign indicates what? Direction. Negative sign indicate the direction. So in this case, net force acting on this object is more from 50 Newton. That is why the subtraction we are getting is minus 30 Newton. Okay. So you have written this this statement. Under that you can write. Already I hope you have written this picture. You have already write 50 Newton and you write net force is equal to, you can write net force is equal to 20 plus minus 50. Finally, you will get minus 30 Newton. Right up to that. After that, you can write negative sign indicates the direction of force. Indicates the direction of force. Indicates the direction of force. Okay, that's the meaning of negative. Even you don't write negative, you just write 30 Newton. It's okay, no problem. But in the working, you have to specify minus. Okay. Some books it is only showed 50 minus 20 30. The reason is that actually this direction part you will be studying more detail in standard 9. But I wanted to give you the concept of the same direction, opposite direction. So you will be learning in 9th standard Newton's laws of motion and all. There you will use this negative sign and all very much. Okay, Elsa, are you asking me something?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that 50 Newton, is it right to left or left to right itself?
According to this is left to right, this is right to left.
Okay, ma'am, but you have written.
Yeah, that I made a mistake only. But arrow is opposite, correct? What do you mean by this? This arrow you look, okay?
Okay,
So this is acting an arrow. Okay, I did not notice that. It is right to left only. This way is left to right, opposite is right to left. Even you don't write right to left, no problem. It's only to understand this force and this is oppositely acting. That is the only difference between. Okay, so understood. So if from this what we can conclude, generally we can conclude, if unbalanced force is acting in opposite direction, the net force will be a subtraction. That is the coming to the conclusion. So from this you write, therefore, finally you write after write under negative sign indicates the direction of force, you can write thus if unbalanced force, children, 8th and all, you don't depend on the printer note alone. Lecture notes important. Okay, so please write it down. Some of you are not writing. This is very important for you. 8 and 9, you should maintain the lecture notes. Okay, don't depend on the printer notes alone. You have to learn a lot of things from the classes itself. Thus, if unbalanced forces acting in opposite direction, then net force will be subtraction. And I explained to you how the subtraction come to that. Actually, it is addition, but since it is becoming negative positive, it is becoming subtraction. That's the only idea. Okay, children? Okay, only first chapter only will take a long time because that is the main chapter. Other chapters we can go very fast. So first chapter, you really have to thorough with it. This is the basic of your physics first chapter in your 9th standard. So
Ma'am?
study the, yes,
Ma'am,
Faizan,
what is that after net force will be? Is that positive sign?
subtract, where it is?
After net force will be.
That
beside
is,
there is
that
something.
is previous what I wrote. Some balance
Okay.
is left. Will
Okay,
be
ma'am.
subtraction. Okay. Okay, clear? Okay, child. So shall we wind up the session?
Yes.
I hope so. Clear? I know that our class is going very slowly, but whatever we learn nicely. Clear? That's it. Okay, thank you, children.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.